Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Can everybody hear me? I have a few moments, so I'm not going to be here long, but I do want to talk about something very important. Can everyone hear me? Can you let me know if you can hear me? Maybe tap the screen, say yes, say hello, say good morning. Don't be a weirdo and just don't speak. Yes, God. Happy Saturday. I am on my way to a full and wonderful day. Happy Saturday. Yay. Okay, so everybody can hear me. Yes, God. Thank you, DJ Handro. Yes, hello. Good morning. Yes. Okay. All right. So I have about 10 minutes to talk about something very important, and that is that people pleasing is a form of manipulation. Okay. People pleasing is a form of manipulation. And if you are someone who overgives, who overextends, who pours out to the point of self-sacrifice, you are attempting to manipulate people. And why I say that is because you are subconsciously and sometimes even consciously doing that so that you can receive a certain result from that person. You are looking for something for that person. It may not even be tangible. It may be acknowledgement. It may be respect. It may be appreciation. It may be visibility. Hello from Virginia Beach. Yes, God. Okay, so there is a very distinct difference from pouring into other people from a place of overflow and giving to people, over-giving to people to the point of self-sacrifice because you are subconsciously wanting them to acknowledge you, to appreciate you, to love you, to respect you, to also pour back into you. So the fact is that when we are subconsciously looking for validation from other people, we're subconsciously looking for validation from the world. We are doing things to gain that validation. And a lot of times we will do things that are even sacrificing to our own dignity, our own self-respect, our own self-concept of ourselves, our own self-esteem, our own self-worth. We will sacrifice those things in order to give to another person. And whether you throw things back up in another person's face or not, what happens when you give and you people please from a place of subconsciously looking for something back or a place of self-sacrifice is now you begin to build resentment. And you build resentment because you believe that you are entitled to the same thing that you have given out. Yeah, stop doing that shit. Stop doing that shit. Okay, I used to do that. I didn't even realize I was doing it. But I was doing it. And I'm going to tell you this. When you stop doing that, when you actually say, no, I don't have it. No, I don't feel like it. No, I'm not going to have that conversation. No, I'm not going to explain myself. No, I'm not going to whatever, fill in the blank. And you say no and you have boundaries with people, you get so much more respect. Number one, you first and foremost, most important, you begin to respect yourself more. You begin to value yourself more. You begin to value your time more. And because of that, other people begin to value you more. Other people begin to respect you more. Other people begin to view you in a higher light. Okay, so the same things that you're looking for other people to do by overgiving and by self-sacrificing are a natural byproduct of you not overgiving and not self-sacrificing. Okay, and so I'm not telling people not to be nice and not to help and not to pour into people. It's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is be aware of the motives of why you are doing it. Are you doing it because you want them to subconsciously feel obligated to return the favor? We should never be doing things because we want someone to feel obligated to return the favor. Thank you for liking the live TikTok. Thank you. I don't know if anyone can hear me talking a little bit funny. I got my retainers in. They're clear. Hopefully you don't. but I'm still getting used to talking in them. So when I say my teeth, I meant them a little tit. All right, so again, this is really short, simple, and sweet. But it's so important for us to be mindful of giving from a place of overflow versus giving from a place of looking for a return on that investment. Okay? When we identify with our divinity, when we identify with our God nature, when we identify that we are already perfect, whole, and complete, we stop needing shit from anybody else. I don't need your friendship. I don't need your relationship. I don't need your respect. I don't need you to view me a certain way. I don't need your money. I don't need shit from you. And because I don't need shit from you, you are more prone to want to offer me those things, because there is not a subconscious desperation. There's not a subconscious neediness there. Okay? Bank concept is don't give any money you can't afford to lose. Yes, exactly. You don't loan money that you can't afford to lose. I don't loan money. I just give people money. Like you said, I'm not a loaner. I'm a giver. And I'm not giving because I need you to pay me back. People ask me to borrow money all the time. Here, have the money. You don't have to borrow from me. I don't want anybody to owe me anything. You don't owe me nothing. I give because I have an abundance of, and that's the same thing about people pleasing. Don't do things for people. Don't sacrifice for people because you think that they are supposed to owe you something. You want them to owe you loyalty. You want them to owe you faithfulness. You want them to owe you time. You want them to owe you attention. Nobody owes you shit, and you don't owe anybody shit. So when you identify that you are perfect, whole, worthy, and enough, you do things because you want to. You have the freedom now to move as you authentically want to, because you are not subconsciously trying to manipulate people into loving you, into trusting you, into respecting you, into staying with you. Okay? So this is a word because I had a session yesterday with a client and we went over this, and she had a really, really big breakthrough about this. And I wanted to bring it here and share with everyone because I think it's very important to continue to always be looking for progress, always be looking to evolve, always be looking to become the next best version of ourselves. Thank you, Evelyn. Thank you for tapping my live, Evelyn. All right. So really, really, really get in touch with the real motives for why you're doing things. If you're frustrated, if you're resentful for someone, if you have the energy of, after all I did for that person, you were doing it out of a desperate energy. You were doing it because you were looking for something in return. You were doing it to manipulate them. You weren't doing it out of the goodness of your heart. Doing things out of the goodness of your heart means that you don't give a fuck whether they return the favor or not. That is truly what doing things out of the goodness of your heart is. You're not doing good things out of the goodness of your heart if you are resenting them because they are not reciprocating that same energy towards you. Now, boundaries and rules of engagement are the root of that, right? Because we want to have boundaries around who the people we associate with, who the people we interact with, who are we pouring into. We want to make sure that we are always pouring into people from a place of overflow, because God is the source of my supply. Nobody in this world is the source of my supply. God will utilize people as channels for the source of God's supply, but no one is the source. So I don't owe anyone anything. Right. Going hard this morning, Megan. Yes, God. Yes, Natasha. So how do you get out of that desperate space? Well, number one, you can join the Quantum Prayer Circle. We have a community where we work on our self-concept and we speak life over ourselves. We tell ourselves that we are worthy. We tell ourselves that we are enough. We remove our eyes from this world. Romans 12:2. We do not conform to this world, but we renew our minds. It happens through the renewing of the mind. It happens through disciplining your attention and your awareness. It happens through not consuming content, conversations, relationships that are telling you that you are not worthy and you are not enough. It starts by subtracting. You have to be willing to get rid of things that are not serving you and that are not encouraging you to believe that you are one with all that is. Yes, God is our source. Okay. Anyways, you don't have to join shit. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, so somebody was asking me a question, I was answering it. But that is, of course, I'm going to plug my stuff. Like, my stuff is amazing. Like, we're getting amazing results. We do daily affirmative prayers. We do weekly self-concept rampages. Yes, the prayer circle is lit. We do all the things. We do daily live calls. We do master classes. It's just a community. It's like a family. And we are just transforming and evolving and growing, and it is absolutely amazing. And my point of saying that is that start getting around people who have the mindset that you want to have. Start getting around people who are doing the things that you want to do. Start getting around the environments that are emulating the type of energy that you want to have. How do I get a part of the community? Go ahead. You can click the link in my bio. It's a $44 a month investment, USD. And it is amazing. And like I said, we have a live call every day. Typically we go live at noon. Today we're going live a little bit later. We're going to be going live at 9 p.m. because I got a lot of stuff to do today. So universe is calling. You're about to get blocked, boo-boo. Nice knowing ya. All right. So, yes, God. And other than that, I'm about to hit it, y'all. Because I am a baddie with a Bali body, and I'm about to go live my day just like I'm that. Also, you identify as the thing that you are trying to become because you recognize that you are already one with all that is. So that means you have access to any identity that you desire right now. Thank you so much, Lisa. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so grateful to spend a few moments with everyone this morning. I love you all. I'm wishing you peace, prosperity, love, happiness, joy, and most importantly, the self-concept that you are one with all that is, that you are pure love, you are pure appreciation, you are pure perfection, you are pure health, you are all the things of God. And because you are all the things of God, and because you give those things to yourself through the renewing of your mind, you don't need to depend on anybody else to confirm that for you. You don't need to look for proof. You don't need to persuade. You don't need to manipulate. You don't need to people please. You don't need to do none of that shit. Okay? Have an amazing day, y'all. I'll talk to you soon. I hope to see you inside the circle. Bye-bye.